All right, Marvin here from Westcoat. Just gonna go over real quick how we prep. The guys are getting ready to seal coat this one. First and foremost, we get to a job, we always trim the grass back from the edges. If there's any dirt underneath that grass, then use steel bristle broom the edges back. If there's any dirt spots out here, we use that steel bristle broom again and broom those areas back, blow those off. We used a backpack blower today on a small one. Larger one, we'll use a push blower. Then we go to these cracks. You can see they're cleaned out fairly good, deep there with steel bristle broom. If there's any grass coming up through those, pull the grass out. Try to anyways. Sometimes it's so thick you have no choice, and sometimes it's heavy vegetation you have no choice but to weed eat it out. But that's the key for the cracks, is pull the grass out, broom anything out, and then blow that debris free. Same thing with this crack up here. It's been crack filled before. This joint is pretty wide, so we're going to do it. We don't always do it, but we'll put some rubber in that today because there is a lot of vegetation coming up through it. And we'll also do the one here by the road at the end. We'll fill that crack. So that brings us to the next step, filling cracks, right? So we use a hot rubberized crack filler, goes in there. The guys will keep an eye on them. If they sink through, they'll come back, put another layer over the top of it, try to fill them flush, squeegee those down here on a driveway. Most of the time on roads and parking lots, we don't squeegee them down, but on driveways, people shovel them, and we try to. If you leave them raised up, they'll hit them, or if they have it plowed, their driveway, they'll hit them and peel them up too. So do that process, get the cracks there, and then this is a short driveway. Most of the time we don't trim that end until we get to that part of the driveway, but the guys will be able to reach everything from where they are over here. So we'll trim that out. As you can see, it was done before with a broom from there to there. That way when we go to spray this, we're not spraying onto the concrete. You see a driveway this size and you're like, well, why don't you broom it? These guys are going to be putting in a long day today. If we broomed every one of these, we wouldn't be able to squeeze in all the work that we have on schedule this summer, where we only have a limited amount of time to do it. Rain days, we're in a humid and wet environment. So unless the customer requests it or we estimate it or recommend it, we will always give an option for brooming. But they just want to spray this one, get it done, get it moving, be affordable, and that's the name of it. So once we get it seal coated, they'll put a ribbon across the end. We'll give the homeowner or the tenants here 24 hours to stay off it overnight. Next morning they can drive on it, and that's it. That's the process from beginning to end.